Live, we should be. Good morning. We're, what, 6:40-ish, so we're a couple minutes behind. What does Drake say? Better late than never, but never late is better. So, we are still here. All right. I was listening to Avicii as I was getting ready this morning. So, shout out to him. R.I.P. Gone too soon. Salute. But as you can tell from our title for the day, dude, this hair is crazy. We have some pull day, which is a personal favorite of mine. So we're gonna build some lats, some rear delts, a little thickness, and do some arms as well. So it should be a pretty solid training session for today. Okay, everything should be pretty good. Bump up the tunes just a wee smidge for y'all, but yeah, I'm kind of in this Avicii phase. Oh, Equips, what's up, man? Good morning. How are you? Okay, take these out. Ugh. We got too many pop-ups. All right. Get this moved and we'll start warming up on some good old-fashioned lat pull downs. And we'll get this thing going. We are a little late, but that's all good. I feel like this is an angle that does not get much use. Not a lot of people see the actual garage part of the gym. You contracted comment fatigue? Yeah. I mean, I get it. It happens. Started lurking, then you just dropped off? Yeah. Dude, it happens, man. It definitely happens. We'll back this up just a little bit. Oh, but dude, nonetheless, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Couldn't keep up with the 5 a.m. squat club as well. Yeah, that's 5 a.m. is tough. You know, I get out like 6:30, can be somewhat draining. I could not imagine getting out here like at 5 a.m. So, dude, I don't blame you. Ugh. All right. Just get a nice warm up in. There we go. not a bad first warm-up. It's also, it has gotten pretty cold out here. So we are, for the first time, I mean, we're rocking a jacket. Well, I mean, not really a jacket, it's like a pullover. Nice cardigan, or pullover. No, it's a cardigan, thanks for asking. But we're doing a little quarter zip and some sweats. Because it's about 40 degrees this morning. And it's gonna get cold out here. So this will be probably the fit for the foreseeable future if it keeps being this cold. And yeah, the next couple days, we're gonna be in the 40s and 50s in the mornings, so. Honestly, don't hate it, because then it's an excuse for me to wear matching tracksuits. And I have quite a few matching tracksuits. I'm like a Russian club promoter. All right, we'll do our next warm up, but first we'll get some of these cables and things out of the way, and we will get that out of the way, because we're gonna end up needing it. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna try that with a cop if the weather stays this way. Yeah, dude, it's from Dumb and Dumber, where he's driving and the cop's like, pull over. And he's like, no, man, it's a cardigan. But thanks for noticing. Oh, good flick. Very funny. All right. Okay. And then working weight, 3 sets. I think for sure for today, it's kind of that 10 to 12 rep range. Yes, it is. So 120, 3 sets, 10 to 12. Really looking to bias our lats with these, right? So there's that there's that Dr. Mike video where he's doing pull downs and he's like parallel to the floor basically, and at that point it's just a row. So I'm trying to stay, not perfectly vertical, slight, kind of lean back, I guess a little bit, but again, elbows into the pockets, not letting my kind of lanky, long arms take over and get my biceps in the way, trying to maintain as much lat as we can. So, if you do wear the tracksuits, you got to do the squat for the thumbnail. Yeah, dude, I know. I'd need to get some, what are they? Like some Adidas shells or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like the white and black ones with like the big kind of chunky toe and then the stripes. Adidas. And yeah, the gym carry one. Dude, very funny. It holds up. It's still funny today. So highly recommend. And yeah, dude, there was so much YouTube fitness science-based drama for like a week there. It was pretty funny. There's another guy on Twitch that was in chat, and he was bringing up and Equips, I don't know if you remember all this, but like Jason Blaha going after Lane Norton in like the late 2010s, like 2018 time frame when that whole thing happened. And who else? He was like, dude, you remember Elliot Hulse? And like all these like OG YouTubers that it's like, oh, where are they now? What could they be doing? And that was like a total trip down memory lane when that guy was bringing it up. Hart stopped uploading as well. Wonder how Sia is doing. So on previous lives, he had a bunch of vehicle pileups he had to deal with. Blaha's back? No, he's not back, but that viewer was just mentioning, like, oh, do I remember that era of YouTube fitness drama? That was fun. And yeah, dude, was talking to Sia yesterday. He's doing good. He's doing good. He graduated his paramedic school, so he's like full-fledged saving lives out there. So yeah. Whew. Man. Okay, there's one. We will take it. Okay. Yeah, I remember that live chat. A bunch of guys got too high on the streamer fame. Yeah, dude. That stuff happened. And dude, Sia is a modern day superhero. You know, I just talk to people on Zoom all day. I just live in email and Slack and Zooms. But Sia's out there, you know, actually saving lives. So good on him doing his contribution to society. I'm just living every little boy's dream of waking up and maximizing shareholder value. So that's fun. We like to have fun. Oh. Good old-fashioned H2O. There we go. Oh, all right. Let's make sure. This is all good. Perfect. Yeah, dude, Eclipse, what's up with you, man? What's new? Oh. What's poppin'? How are things? Ugh. All right. We'll do our second set. Oh, almost hit my head. Second set, 120. Can you imagine I hit my head on this and just concussion protocol? Yikes. All right. Here we go. Come on. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's 2. Uno mas. And we're at, what, 6:55? Okay. Need to pick up the pace just a little bit, but that's also my fault for starting 10 minutes later than normal, but we'll make it up. We'll make it up. Okay. Excuse me. Duo mas. Uno mas. One more. Oh. Man. Oh, dude. You got any Halloween plans? You dressing up? Any parties going out? We've got one could say a pretty fun holiday coming up. Oh. All right, let's get our last one in. Dude, MeatHaus still uploading? That's pretty funny. I never did until that viewer on Twitch brought up Jason Blaha. I had just completely ejected him from my mind. Because I remember that was like the talk of YouTube fitness, was his beef with Lane Norton, and dude, I'm pretty sure there was like a defamation lawsuit and like a whole bunch of stuff happened, and that was just so long ago. And yeah, until like 2 weeks ago when he was brought up, I had completely forgotten that guy existed. Not in like a, I'm like not trying to like shit talk the guy. I don't know him at all, obviously, but just yeah, completely forgotten about him. Come on. Oh, okay. Sheesh. Oh, okay. We are feeling it. Man. Bro, you're gonna give out cans of tuna for Halloween? Come on. Sorry, I have to move our tandem stroller out of the way. Here you go. Because my wife is gonna go to Costco later, and the stroller takes up too much trunk space. Dude, cans of tuna, come on. Tuna in oil or tuna in water? I'm talking, a little fresh, some fresh albacore, Kids got to get their gains. So for our next trick, we're gonna do some seated rows with the straight bar, as you can see. talked about this a couple times, but grip, you know, pronated, supinated, elbow position, all change kind of the biases of this movement, right? So if we're doing, I'll probably have to adjust the camera. That's okay. But if we're doing rows with tucked elbows, right, we're gonna bias our lats more. If our elbows are flared a whole bunch, we're gonna hit our rear delts and our traps much more. This angle, God, I mean, honestly, feels like pretty shitty for me. So I do more of kind of like a hybrid. We're not super tucked, we're not super flared. We're probably in this like 45-degree angle kind of space where, is it maybe the most optimal? Probably not. Ugh. But it works decently well. Doesn't hurt my shoulders or anything. I don't know. Feels okay. But we're trying to really hit more of our traps, plural, and rear delts. So that's why I choose the angle that I do for these. Oil for more calories per serving. Dude, not a bad, I don't hate it, to be honest. I mean, I would prefer like a Butterfinger or a Twix or something, but you know, cans of tuna, not so bad. And yeah, dude, we're gonna go trick-or-treating with the kids. We did some stuff last weekend. There was a Halloween event that we went to at a place not like too far from us, where there were like golf carts set up and kids could go like trick-or-treating there, and there were like carnival games, and we have some other friends that have kids close to our kids' age. So they just like run around and do a whole bunch of stuff. But this Friday, or tomorrow, which is Halloween, we are just gonna trick or treat in our neighborhood. Our daughter is super into Spider-Man right now, which is fun. So she's going as Gwen or Ghost Spidey, and then our son, we got him some Spider-Man pajamas, and he'll go with Spider-Man. But just the typical trick-or-treating. Our daughter loves Halloween. She keeps talking about how much she can't wait to eat candy. So it'll be a good day tomorrow. Okay. Whew. There we go. Oh, so there's one. Oops. Oops. There we go. All right. We'll move our camera angle just a little bit. So we're actually doing 110, 10, and 110. And then we have some good old rear delt flies afterwards, so excuse me. get that set up probably after our next set here. JD Gym Equipped has a Larry Scott lat bar. What is a Larry Scott lat bar? I don't even know what that is. Let's take a look. Larry Scott lat bar, okay. 100% stainless steel. $240. Equips, what's the use case for this? Like what? Like how is this different than, oh, this guy on Reddit has like a pretty sick setup in his functional trainer. Oh, this guy's got the Iron Master Super Bench too. Oh, nice. Dude, I love going on the home gym subreddit and just seeing what people are working with. People have some cool shit. Yeah, what's the use case for this bar? It has a hook that slides in and out, so the bar can be used as a regular wide grip or upside down, pinkies up. Earlier we were talking about hand positions for lats. Gotcha. I mean, dude, it looks like a nice lap bar, but I don't know that I need to spend. I don't know that I need to spend like $250 on a lap bar. And the Reddit one looks custom. The regular one has one hook, not two. Dude, I like how you were looking at the exact same Reddit post that I was looking at. That's pretty funny. Oh, Bowser's Big Bean Burrito. Dude, typing words for the first time in chat and not just the best and strongest emote game, you know, kind of on Twitch. Bowser, what's up, man? And for us, it's almost Halloween. You know, we've got, I don't know, 15 hours until midnight in Halloween. Nick Nilsson also lat pulls with pinkies up. It's not the most comfortable for my shoulders or elbows. Yeah, I really like I use the knockoff mag grips that I got from Walmart a few years ago. And I do prefer kind of the neutral grip, I think. So I'll probably be sticking with those for a while. I have there's 3 grip widths. There's narrow, kind of medium, and then super wide. I've never really loved super wide pull downs. So I typically just use the medium grip. Whew. Okay. One more of these. Uno mas. It's a really cute ghost, Bowser. It is. Okay. One more of these, and then we will be all good. 12. 12. Whew, man. Dude, people from work are, what the? 7 a.m., already getting hit up about work. You know, we had a good run those 5 months on paternity leave, and now we're back at it. It was fun while it lasted. That is for sure. And I'm just setting up our dumbbells for some rear delts. Oh, it's all down on this side. Okay. I'm just trying to get this done in between sets, just in the interest of time. There we go. 'Cause he's your friendly neighborhood spider. Whoa, whoa. Also, please don't let me forget, I have to pull our trash can out because it's trash day. And it was so windy that I kept it kind of tucked away because we don't want to have stuff just get blown over. So, all right. Dumbbell set up. Let's get our last set of these in. And we got to get our rear delts knocked out. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Go, Webs, go. This. There we go. Whoa. All right, last set. Whew. All right. There we go. Oh. Okay. Back. Definitely feeling it after our kind of 2 primary movements on the day. Let us now move on to some of the fun stuff. Get some rear delt action going. This is gonna be maybe a interesting camera angle because I didn't raise up the tripod, so we're going kind of right at, it's like right at crotch level, but it's all gonna work out. Oh, Sia, what's up, dude? And thank you. You like my sleeves, huh? Not so bad. It's what's it called? It's pretty cold out. It's like 40 degrees. So that's why we're rocking our that's why we're rocking some sleeves and pants. Angle is fine. Thank you, Equips. Thank you. Oh, so we're gonna do some rear delt flies. You know, ideally we would have cable system, you know, a reverse pec deck. There are definitely better ways to do this, but for me, I just kind of put my forehead on the bench. Ugh. Jeez. Whew. Just met this cool, yeah, dude. See ya, but I feel like I say this all the time, man. Enjoy IRL. Oh, use a long foam roller on your chest. That's a good idea. I should look into that. I don't know if you could use the low cable row for unilateral. So dude, the problem with the low cable row and like the lat tower in general is like the ratio is, pretty sure it's 2 to 1. Well, it's 2 to 1 on the pull down. I think it's 2 to 1 on the low row too. I would have to look it up. But the weight jumps are like too big. Like I don't know if I put it on the lowest weight, if I sat and did like a cross body, like rear delt fly or something, if that would work. But it's actually pretty good. I've never even tried it, but not a bad idea. Dude, see ya on over on YouTube. Eclipse is giving you some congratulations for giving you some congrats for finishing paramedic school. So, oh, dude, see ya. No worries, man. You do what you got to do. That is all good. I gotta get the Eclipse. I'm pretty sure you were here when our audio desync issue happened for like a week at a time. So I stopped the merged chat, but I should probably bring it back. Ugh. Man. Oh, it's a 1-to-1 for lat pull down. Dude, Eclipse, thanks for looking it up, man. I appreciate it. Oh. Okay, it's 1-to-1, so. Oh, that makes more sense. Be your friendly neighborhoods. Let's just see if we did. 10 pounds. Just do a quick, dude, this is gonna be pretty tough, I think, for a rear delt fly. Oh yeah, there's like no way. It's too heavy. I would need like a 2-to-1 for that to work. But hey, we tried. Yeah, dude. See ya, you've got real life, man. Okay. Where we at? We did 12. Here we're doing 15 for 12. Oops. Sorry, I'm just updating our good old spreadsheet. Okay. Hammer curl. Okay. That's how we'll wrap stuff up. And then if we go back over here. Off and on again now, be chatting here more. Hell yeah. Good, saw a couple of your messages. Oh, dude, see ya. What a kind guy. We're making our, our little community over here. So, but dude, also, see, we talk about this all the time, man. This, what is this? Oh, best viewers. Well, sorry, dude, you've been banned. Bye-bye. But yeah, we've talked about this, man. If you've got other obligations, the stream will be here. Go do what you gotta do, man. Oh, okay. Sheesh. Oh. Trying to find your channel. Trying to find your channel before when you're showing off your goodies. What's the number behind your user tag? Oh, see, I think he means when before you updated your YouTube username. All those couple weeks back, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, so we have a couple more exercises to get through. So actually, I want to try something a little different. I was doing barbell shrugs for a while, and they're okay, kind of is what it is. Here, we'll extend our tripod again, raise it back up. But there's a lot of talk around like Kelso shrugs being better for traps. I know like Bald Omni-Man talks about them a lot. GVS talks about them a lot. Basement Bodybuilding talks about them a lot. So we're gonna give these a shot. Nice, you changed the tag too. No more number to foil my attempts. How illegal is posting your, I'm first, how legal is posting your drives? I assume that's for Sia? And dude, I think Eclipse, you were the one that talked about Kelso shrugs first as well. So I'm gonna give these a shot and see how these go. So we'll just like set up the bench. Probably need to back it up. Maybe like this. All right, yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll give this a shot. Don't want to get. I don't want you to get in trouble like that casino worker showing their cash and chip transfers. Where are we at? 727. Eclipse, I assume you're asking Sia, like you're asking like his routes? Or when you say drives, are you saying like my Google Drive, like where I track my like training log? Maybe I'm just dumb from missing it. Okay. So first attempt at doing these Kelso shrugs with some dumbbells. We'll probably just put on 30 pounds and see how this goes. 10, 20, 30. And we'll start low and we'll build up over time. There we go. Get this guy out. Sorry, I know these dumbbells are crazy loud. And 20, 30. And setting these up with 30 pounds will help for hammer curls. Okay. There we go. There we go. And we'll get a little hit of water. And we'll get back to it. Okay, that was all for Sia. Yeah. And yeah, dude, Keenan flaps, same here. I don't know if you follow TNF, but he's talked about Keenan flaps for a while, and I could probably set them up over here and do them. I think they do them with like cuffs, right? Like around their elbow or around their wrist. And yeah, they seem to be getting a lot of attention in the, quote unquote, science-based lifting community. So, okay. 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 So I think that went all right. We'll stick with these. Using a cuff advantages the muscle because it shortens the load lever. That makes sense. Only necessary for people without hands. Okay, well, I assume you and I both have hands and forearms, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I mean, I have seen people talk about them. I just, due to clips, I don't know how deep into like TikTok fitness you are, or like the Instagram side of fitness where like, I don't know, maybe this is like old man yelling at clouds, or like, you know, the millennial in me, and there's all these Gen Zers. Like the amount of, I don't know, maybe like overcorrection on, maybe not overcorrection, but like the reliance on using, you know, science-based as a way to justify, I don't even, I want to be, okay. It basically boils down to, I think people online keep throwing science-based as a marketing gimmick to like, either like sell you on the individual or on the like training protocol, but like none of these people are scientists and they only read the abstract, and I don't know. Some stuff just kind of seems a little silly, in my opinion. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I actually do like how these feel. Oh, Atlas, what's up, man? How are you? Happy Thursday. Make sure if the goal is to get more weight on the machine, I do side delts on the sus hip adductor machines too, easy max out. Not just YouTube, and if James Linker memes, TikTok or IG. I don't know James Linker. Let's do a quick little James Linker. The James Linker experience. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this guy. Oh. Oh, all right. Atlas, I'm good, man. I am good. We're kind of cruising through the tail end of our workout here. I think I need to shredded sports science. Okay, dude, I've been going down the Eric Helms rabbit hole again. He just competed as a natural pro. I think he placed like 7th or something. And man, I just love hearing him talk just like all things natural bodybuilding and hypertrophy, and the way he just takes what might be complex topics and applies them in a practical setting. And he's not just you know, some scientist regurgitating statistics and, you know, one standard deviation of improvement for blah, 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 and untrained mice, you know? He's been doing the podcast circuit again on YouTube, and it's always interesting hearing him speak. Oh, dude, Atlas, do you have any Halloween plans? Big day tomorrow. Well, in some places, but. Yeah, Eric Helms is the OG Natty co-founder of 3DMJ with like Alberto Nunez and Jeff Alberts and like that group of coaches. And he's like a PhD and an actual like research fellow, and like does a whole bunch, not just you know, I don't know. He's not like you know, Dr. Mike, that's for sure. At least in my opinion. Okay. I think we'll give the Kelso Shrugs the approval check mark. Setting them up on this bench is not too bad. It's a little awkward, but whatever. Could definitely be worse, but I definitely think I like these more than like a standard barbell shrug. So I'm gonna say we're gonna stick with those for a while. Thanks, man, I lost him among my subscriptions. Just clicked all on notifications. Nice, yeah, they do. He's part of the Iron Culture podcast also. And he's part of that like research group with like Greg Nuckols, where they put out something every month, and it's called Mass, and it's like monthly applications in sports science, something like that. So it's not just like hypertrophy related, but there's also like powerlifting and all that kind of stuff. And it's just really interesting hearing Eric talk about like this recent prep he was in. He was talking about how he trained like 7 days a week, basically, like leading into his show. And how like as he got further into his cut and like closer to show day, his MeatHaus seasonal seal of approval. Yeah, dude, absolutely. The Quips, it's all you, man. Thanks for the recommendation on the Kelso Shrugs. But he was talking about how like he would do like upper body and limbs like one day, and then like lower body limbs, but like he was hitting lateral raises and calves like 6 days a week, basically. Yeah, it was just really interesting. He was pushing to like 25 to 30 like working sets a week per muscle. And then as he got like really close to the show, he was doing like 20 to 25 sets, but like crazy high volume. Which like, dude, I'm like 15-ish, maybe 15 sets, and that, like, for me is a lot, but I'm also not a natural pro like he is. But still, just hearing him talk about his training and how he had everything structured, pretty interesting. It kind of goes against the, like, now there's the big swing back to, like, Mike Mentzer talking about, you know, low volume, higher intensity is the move, and that volume isn't king. And yeah, just very interesting. Okay, this is much too light. So we'll put 10 more pounds on. Okay, I gotta be right back. I need to go pull our trash can out real quick. So give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. It's been crazy windy here lately. So yesterday I didn't pull our trash can out because I didn't want it to get blown over. And, you know, trying to be neighborly and not have our neighborhood get covered in trash. And I heard our neighbor across the street pull their trash can out, and that was the oh shit moment that I needed to go take ours out. So thanks for bearing with me while I ran inside, got the trash, opened the garage, blah blah blah. But it is chilly. Oh, but all good. It is all good. AM SAP of triples, good luck everybody with recovery. Yeah, dude, exactly. I have no idea how. I mean, I guess when, like, he doesn't work like a very labor intensive job, you know? Well, I mean, actually, I don't know. Like, if he's doing trials with people and like research studies and he's like loading and unloading the bar all day, like, that's pretty tiring. But I have to imagine his fatigue management is probably pretty dialed in at his level. But dude, he looked awesome on stage. So, and he only placed 7th or like 8th or something, but he looked good. All right. Whew. Oh. There we go. Okay, there's one. Okay, so for shrugs, we did what, 30s, right? 30s, not bad. And then we're doing, yeah. Okay. Cause he's your friendly neighborhood spider. Get a little zoom going. Burr, 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 burr. Ooh. Whew. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, what is this? Work. How? How is this already happening? It's not even 8. This is a future MeatHaus problem. And by future, I mean in like 30 minutes, I'll deal with it. Whew. Everybody, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Happy Thursday. Almost Halloween, almost the weekend, you know? Love that. But yeah, appreciate your support and your viewership. It means a lot. For a, you know, dude with a camera working out on the internet, I appreciate it. We need to extend some of the lighting in here. It is a little, like if I stand here, not so bad. But if we stand here, we're kind of like stuck in the, it's more dungeony. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Oh, all right. So there's that. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Now we have good old hammer curls. Oh. The question is, do we take the pullover off for the last exercise? Maybe. Get the bench wheeled over. Got our dumbbells. And we'll move this guy out of the way. It's our double stroller. Highly recommend if you have 2 kids, get 2 strollers. Or not 2 strollers, a double stroller. Big fan, very helpful. All right, I think for the last set, we're gonna pop the top off. All right, we've got 2 sets on hammer curls, and then whew, we will be all done. Ugh. All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. There we go. We got one more, and then we will be all finished. We have 7:53. Okay. We are nearly, what is this? Emails piling up. Man, that's fine. We will get to it when we get to it. Oh. All right, y'all. We've got uno mas, and then I gotta get out of here, so we'll do like a quick outro, you know, all that fun stuff. Shout out Walmart. Oh. But overall, I'd say very solid. Whoa. Very solid training session. Good lats, or lat pump, I'd say, on our rows. I think our, you know, not looking too bad, I'd say. But we'll just keep on building. All right, last set. Here we go. Whew. Come on. Ugh. 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 Okay. That's gonna call it, I'm thinking. Sheesh. Okay. So, maybe we'll do, we'll call this a rest pause, and then we'll hit them with the what? Okay. Man. Okay. I'm pretty toast, I would say. Very solid. Shout out to One Piece. very solid pull day on this lovely Thursday. We hit, let's talk about it. We hit our lat pull downs, 3 sets, right? Our vertical pull for our lats. We did some elbows out seated rows with the straight bar. So hitting some of our traps and hitting some rear delts as well. Trying to get this little guy popping. We did some rear delt flies. I mean, not a terrible back. We got some more width we could add on for sure. We did some rear delt flies, so specifically targeting our rear delts. We did some Kelso shrugs to hit our traps and build that yoke. So we hit some of those and then rounded it off with some easy bar curls for our biceps, easier on my wrists than a straight bar. And then lastly, some hammer curls to hit our brachyradialis, whatever it's called. So, thanks, Sia. Look at the back. Thanks, dude. We're trying. Trying to build that big barn door back, that V-taper, to make it look like I actually lift. But guys, appreciate your viewership. Obviously means a lot. Thank you for being here. I've got to run and start getting ready for work. Isn't that fun? But we will be back tomorrow for Halloween. And tomorrow is a push day. So we're gonna get some scary gains tomorrow. We like to have fun. But yeah, have good Thursdays. We'll see you tomorrow. If your Thursday's off, this is all inside out. If your Thursday's finished, hope you had a nice day. Hope you have a good evening. But yeah, so with that, y'all have been great. We've been the MeatHaus. Have good days. Catch you later. Bye-bye.